Good morning, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of the Washington State Geocaching Association GeoTour South Central Washington edition here. Finally made it out here to the location where the first cache of the day when I get is, which is, the upper east region. What I was wanting to do yesterday, if I had time, was after getting those 4 caches, head downtown, start heading east along the back road along the river here and get the 7 caches out there, but ran short on time. And so now have to get those 7 caches and, whatever else on the way out. So 16 caches if I want to get all 20 for the souvenir, 15 if I just, or 14 if I just want to go ahead and get enough just for the coins. So I'm going to see how it goes here throughout the day. If making good time, I'm going to try and get all 16. So join me here as I hopefully finish off this region. Check this place out. Okay, it took a little bit to find this guy here because it's not the regular type of containers for the Washington State Geocaching Association GeoTour caches. It's this. So I was looking for a bigger container, but yet it was this little guy right here. First one of the day found. There we go. I've never been out to this area before, Lower Monumental Dam. I maybe could have been out here once or twice with my dad way back when I was super young. But I have no memory of this spot out here, but the drive out here is great. The location, awesome. I love it. I wish I could have filmed the valley that I was driving down with the basalt hillsides and the where the river used to maybe flow through. Really beautiful. I would recommend coming out to this location, not just for the cache, but for the views. So thank you, cache hider, for hiding this awesome cache. Got a bunch more caches to get here, so got to cut this short and just hopefully get a nice montage of the next ones here. Maybe some good video of the views that you can see if you come out to this area. Okay, this one was kind of tough because I'm in an area where there's no data, and my hint for this cache wasn't coming up, but I do have these saved as an offline list, but for some reason the hint wasn't coming up for this one, so I followed it out as close to ground zero as I could, and then I hoped for the best, hoping that I could find this thing, and sure enough, and here we go. Found it. I'm really enjoying these hides out here. They're great. They're taking me to some awesome locations with some great, fabulous, fantastic, beautiful views. But I'm starting to build up a hatred for sagebrush hides. because I don't know what's in the sagebrush. Like, could there be a snake in there? I don't know. But yeah, this last one of the 5 out here is right along this road here, as you can see. And it's pretty quiet out here, pretty empty. Views are great, as I said. And I'm really looking forward here to clearing out this far east section. Now, once this is done, there's going to be 2 more caches kind of along the way to get down into the Tri-Cities-ish area. So, should get this area cleared up pretty quick. And I've only been out here about an hour now, so it's, these are going pretty good for what I've been doing. And now it's time to look for this thing. And the views from this final location out of the 5 is just beautiful. Back in my childhood, I lived along the Snake River, and I don't think I've ever been up to this portion of the Snake River. And just looking down these valleys here, it's beautiful. It's amazing. So thank you, cachers that hid your caches out here in this location and showing me a different portion of the Snake River that I've never seen before. Thank you so much. Okay, this is the first of the last 2 out in this eastern area. And wow, this is way out here in the middle of nowhere. So it'd be good to get these 2 out of the way, because again, they're pretty close to each other, as well as the kind of like the other 5, which are about 20 to maybe 30-ish minutes away from where I was at that last spot at the Snake River. And lucky for me, the cache is easy to find and covered with cobwebs. Yay! Thanks for the find. And there we go. Last of the caches out here in the eastern portion of the Tri-Cities area here for the Washington State Geocaching Association GeoTour. So we cleared out this section out here. And now what I need to do is figure out what I want to do for the other ones, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 14 finds now, 6 remaining. I could just go ahead and just get 4 and call it quits. But if I get those 4 in town in Richland, there's 2 on the way out that I can hit. I guess I can just go ahead and clear this place out. I'm going to go ahead, head down, looks like into Kennewick area, and get the 2 in the center there, then drive north, hit the 1 there, and as I drive out, hit the other one at the bottom, and then get the last 2 in Benton City. The neat thing about this section out here to the east, I started finding these here a little bit after 9:30. So I logged that first one at 9:54, and this last one here was at 11:26. So that's about an hour and a half of caching. So not too bad for this area out here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other caches to get if you wanted to just come out and just do some fun caching for the day. But if you're trying to get all these out here in this area, plan on an hour and a half. All right, let's get these other ones here in Kennewick and Richland. And there we go, folks. As you can see, I got all of the remaining caches out there for the south central portion of the Washington State Geocaching Association GeoTour. All 20 caches have been found. One of them was kind of scary because I had to call in a couple of friends for help on it because there was no hint on it, and it was really difficult because I now hate sagebrush hides. Sagebrush hides out here in central and eastern Washington are comparable to stump cache hides in the Pacific Northwest. The hint says in a sagebrush or under sage. You look around, there's like 100 sagebrushes all over the place, and it's sheer madness. But I'm glad I finally got all these caches out here. I started at 9:45, let's say, and ended at 2:15 with the last one, the furthest west one. So we are looking at over 4 hours, 15 minutes, 4.5 hours maybe to get these. And I think I was about 4 hours into the other ones yesterday. So I'm going to put a total down here. So I think if you come out here to do these, expect to put in about 8 to 9.5 hours, depending on how quick you are, and to get all these things. So it's a good one-day trip or run just to try and get all these, if that's all you're concentrating on. But I think they did a pretty good job with it, so it's not like overbearing and you have to spend like 2 days or so running around, and the mileage between them, not bad. A couple fill-ups on gas, but of course that's driving out to Idaho and back and then trying to get these and fill up and go. So not bad financial-wise with the gas, and not bad time-wise. So again, look for about 9-ish hours or so on these. So I'm really glad that I've got all these completed here. So I've got the 3 areas done, and as you can see here with the photo, here's the geo coin that I've received because I've completed these 3 areas. Yay! My first geocaching GeoTour geocoin. So it's a pretty cool accomplishment and a pretty cool little gift that I received for completing this. So hey, who knows where I'll be caching next? Until then, cache on!